Welcome to In Her Voice. My name is Kelly Covert, and I am passionate about helping women live authentically by listening to their inner voice. Get ready to be inspired by women of all walks of life that have set aside their should-bes and not good enoughs and are standing in their true voice, the voice of wisdom that each and every one of us has inside. Hello, you guys. This is Kelly, and you're listening to In Her Voice. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done a solo episode. Things have been so just full in my life with the kids getting back to school and me getting back to playing with the symphony and just, oh my gosh, all of the things. But it really, I had such an amazing lesson that was taught to me yesterday by my new computer. And I wanted to share that with you guys today in a quick episode. And it's all about how every now and then, probably more than we think we should, we need to reboot. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me tell you the story. Yesterday, I was working on this week's interview episode of In Her Voice, and I was sitting down to my computer and I was going to put everything together, and I needed to record a couple of things, and my computer was not working. It wouldn't record, and I was in Audacity, which I used to record, and every time I tried to record, I would get an error message. And it's a brand new computer, and I was like, oh, what's wrong with it? I'm going to have to take it in and have them look at it. All of these things were going through my mind. So I've spent probably, I don't know, an hour, maybe even more, Googling and fixing and uninstalling and reinstalling and doing all of these things, and nothing worked. And I was literally like, this is ridiculous. What am I going to do? And I thought, well, I'm just going to shut everything down and take a break. So I closed all of the programs. I shut everything down and I restarted the computer. And then I took a break. I took some deep breaths. I went and sat with Piper for a little bit. And I came back and the computer was restarted. And I sat down in front of it and it worked fine. All it needed was a reboot. And all I needed was a reboot. And I think, how often in our lives do we reach that boiling point where we just have too many things going on and there's too much stuff in our head and we're frustrated and we're trying to figure it out and it feels like nothing is working. And maybe the best thing that we can do in that moment is stop and do nothing, even if it's just for a minute. What does a reboot look like? It means putting your pencil down and walking away from the computer. It means closing your eyes and taking 3 deep breaths. It can look like a walk around the block with your dog. It can look like going to grab a cup of coffee in the busiest part of the day when you feel like you should be working, but you know that you're just overwhelmed. Sometimes all you need to do is to put it down and take a break. And this is so true of everything. You know, how often do we feel like we get in this place with our eating where it feels out of control and, you know, you don't even know what you should be eating. You think you know, but you don't know. It's all confusing, right? Give yourself a reboot. Go back to basics. Shut it down. And then just take a moment to connect with your inner voice and get that reassurance that everything is going to be okay and that you do have the wisdom to figure everything out, and that all the circumstances in your life, as trying and challenging as they might be, it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Just take that moment to be compassionate to yourself and to remind yourself that there is more to life than all of the things that you are doing. There is more to life than checking all of the things off of your to-do list. Maybe today the most important thing you can do is to sit still for 1 minute and breathe and think about nothing else. What a beautiful gift that would be to give yourself. Give yourself a reboot, you guys. I hope this helps someone. I know that it helped me so much yesterday, and it's going to be a lesson that I'm going to continue to take forward into my life, to remember that it's always okay just to shut it down and restart. If you are feeling overwhelmed by all of the ideas, by all of the things that you have in your head, by feeling like there's so much more that you could be doing, but you don't even know where to begin, let me offer you some support. My fall mastermind starts up in just a few short weeks in October, and I still have a few spots. The fall mastermind is for women who have hearts of service and have a big idea that they know that they want to bring into this world, and they want to do that now. They don't want to wait. You don't want to wait anymore. You're tired of saying, I'll start tomorrow. You're tired of saying, I'll start when all of the ducks are in a row, right? You're ready. If you are ready and you're feeling called to something more in your life, and you feel the need to have that reminder to have a reboot, and you feel like having a circle of magical women that the mastermind creates would support you and lift you up and push you forward, then I'm talking to you. If this is you, do something for you today. Reboot. And when you're ready, go to kellycovert.com/mastermind. You can learn more about the mastermind. You can read about what some of my alumni have experienced, and then you can apply. This is by application only. And once you put in that application, you'll set up a time to talk with me on the phone, and we'll connect and we'll see if this is the right thing for you in this moment. And if it is, we can get you started. So this starts in October. So go ahead and get on it, kellycovert.com/mastermind. And I can't wait to talk with you. Remember, even if you're feeling overwhelmed, even if you're feeling like you are living below your potential, even if you feel like you are not doing enough, even if you feel like you are not being enough, guess what? You are enough. You are enough, and you are worthy.